Previously, we made some sections, plan and longitudinal, as well as we made in mineralized intervals. However, we didn't have an end goal in mind at the time. Currently, we're going to make prisms, and so we're going to remake some mineralized intervals quick and use the section wizard to have proper sections for our prisms. So currently, we have our mode. To create the prisms, but they're created by selecting mineralized intervals. So we'll go to our digitize button, we'll start it, and you'll see that as I highlight the different mineralized intervals, now I'm creating a prism. All right, great. Press enter, and I have the name. My name is 275. I don't like that name. I'm on section 50. You can see their name here, section S plus 00050, 100, 150, 175. They're very structured in that. So I'm going to name this one 50. And I'm going to put a tag on it. The tags will come in handy when I want to make my 3D envelopes. So for this time, I'm going to call it a demo. And we will keep a 25 thick front and a 25 thick back. And click OK. This name already exists. Okay, that is because I have them already created. I'm going to create 2 of them now, and then I'm going to unhide the rest of them. So we'll just call this 50A for now. Click OK. And we've created our prism. We can go to our longitudinal view, and you can see here that it has a indeed 25 front and 25 back corridor. Let's go on to our next section. Okay, and this time let us create another one by using the fast mode. And so we have our fast mode on. We have the same settings with digitize. We'll make it through here like that. Press OK, and we'll call this one 100A. And we keep the tag demo. That's good. You know, if we had different zones, this is a good tag we might want to put in here. For example, you have a high copper zone. That could be your high copper zone. You had a zone that had udilite. Maybe you would call it your udilite zone. So we'll click OK. Now let's try and modify this a little bit. So we're gonna right click. We're gonna select our prism this time instead of our mineralized interval. We can double click on it, and we have a bunch of different options here. Modify limits, properties, move to section, delete, calculate, recalculate, densify, undensify, set invisible. So let's go to modify our limit, and we will pull this one up, and we will click on this one and pull it up. We can also use our arrows, and we can switch between all these different points. So we'll go to this next one here, and we're going to type in M for move. And I'm going to select on the snap middle. So we have it on M for move, and I'm going to click here, and it snaps it to the middle. I'm going to go back to this one, M again for move, and I'm going to go to this point, and it'll snap it in the middle. Okay, maybe I don't like that quite so much, so I'll manually slide it over here. Press OK, and I've modified that. Let's go to the next section here. This time, let's make one quickly manually. So we will take our fast mode off, and we will digitize. Okay, we have prisms selected, so let us quickly select our mineralized intervals. Okay, and let's click our snap to and take off snap middle. We can snap our first mineralized interval. Okay, I can go do the middle between these 2 points. I can do the middle between these 2 points. I can set back my snap here, and I can snap to these ones, and I can just set 1 point here, 1 point there, and the digitize. We'll rename it 150A and click OK. So let's go back to our longitudinal view. Does it look correct? Yes, you can see that the front and backs are lining up fine. If we made the next one, it will line up fine. And so now I will go into our prisms and I will make all of them visible again. And here they are, and we can view them on section. I'm going to click the Shift button, and I'm going to click in the window, press the Shift button, and roll with my front corridor, and I can extend it to see many of the prisms and how they are lined up. And I will use these in the future to make my envelope.